Hi everybody and welcome to my video. This is actually the first sit down video I've done since like before, oh my gosh, it must have been November actually now, because December's videos were all just vlogs and so far this year I've done vlogs too, so this is my first sit down video. This feels very strange. Anyway, I'm here today to go through all of my empties, and these are, I've got makeup, skincare and quite a few perfumes actually. I have got a big stash of perfumes. If you see my Instagram, like, I love my perfume display and I take photos of it quite regularly. Yeah, so I've got quite a few and quite a few to get through, but I still managed to empty some, which I hate doing. Hate doing that because perfumes are so expensive. So I am going to jump into it with skincare first. I'm actually going to do it in like an order of how I apply these as well. So the first one is the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser, of course. I use this every time I take my makeup off. I have used it as well for about 7 years now. I look back at some old videos from when I first started actually making them, and I was using this 7 years ago. So it's an absolute staple. I have just received one of these for Christmas, which is the I can't remember what scent it is, but it's one of their Christmas limited edition sets that come in like the nice tub with a big bottle, and literally I only have to have maybe about 2 of these a year, so this will last me maybe about 5 months. I don't wear makeup every day, so that also helps. I only wear it maybe a couple of days a week, just because I don't need to wear it for my job. I don't feel the need to wear it for my job. And the bigger bottle literally lasts me forever, so I only have to repurchase this once during the year. So saying I don't know the scent, it's actually right here, the new one I've got, and it is pink, pepper and mint. Like I said, comes in this big giant set, and it even comes with like the cloths as well. I don't particularly like their cloths, I prefer an actual flannel, but such a big size bottle. The next thing I have also already repurchased, and it is the Origins Ginzing Scrub Cleanser. Now I keep this in my shower, and that is when I use this scrub, is just in the shower and then take it off with a flannel. I've absolutely loved this to the point that I actually encouraged my partner to try it as well for his face, and he also really liked it. For one, love the smell of it, love the packaging, love anything Origins. Fairly pricey, like 20 odd quid into, I think £25 maybe for this, but it has lasted me quite a while, and like I said, I only use this like 3 times a week. And I have quite textured skin. And this literally just gets rid of all that, and I have really smooth skin. This helps with my spots as well. It reduces my spots, and I just love that for like every occasion. I'm not even sure what scent it is. So my old one, the new one, all ready to go and everything. I'm so glad I got on and bought this when I knew this one was running out. So I'm ready to put it in my shower and start using it straight away, so my skin doesn't have to go through withdrawal symptoms. Okay, so another one is I actually bought this specifically for Santorini in August, and it was because it was a miniature, and it is the Clinique Moisture Serge Moisturizer. I absolutely love this. I used it all up recently, and I've found it's like more of a gel texture, and my skin seems to do a lot better with the gel textured rather than creams, because creams are a bit heavy for my face, but I do have quite dry skin, and this is actually a 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator, and it definitely hydrates my skin for sure. I would actually go out and buy that in the full size. I haven't yet, just because I also have used in the past the Neutrogena Hydra Boost in the blue pot, very similar to this and better priced. So now for makeup. This isn't quite run out yet, but I've already bought I've already gone out and bought a new one of this, and it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Although, got a point to make, can't find this in the big size anywhere. For some reason, I don't know if they've discontinued it, but silicone based primers are so much better for my skin, I think. They really do. Like I said, I've got quite textured skin, so when I've just put this on alone, it gets rid of any blurs. You can't see my freckles as well when I'm not wearing makeup, so this is great for when I'm not even wearing makeup. You can't tell right now because it's really quite sunny today, to say it's January. Yeah, I have quite a freckly face, and that's the reason I think my skin looks more textured than it should do. But like I said, I already gone out and repurchased this because I absolutely loved it. This lasted, oh my goodness, like over a year now, I think. I've literally had this for about a year and a half. 24 months you allowed it for, so I'll give myself that. So the next thing is a favourite I've had, I think maybe this year, and this is the NARS Creamy Concealer. Now I should wear shade Creme Brulee, which is light 2.5. Oh my goodness, I have literally tried to get right into the corners of this, try and use it up. I have repurchased it though, so it's all good. I struggled to find a concealer that I love so much. And then I bought this, and literally, like, my concealer life just changed. I've tried lots of different concealers. I was putting this on once with my partner's mum actually watching me, and she asked me what this was because she said my under eyes is literally just gone. I mean, I don't have bad under eyes, so that's a bit offensive, but literally, like, ugh, it's so good. It gets rid of my redness on my, so I put it on my chin, around my nose, under my eyes, and just the middle of my forehead. For some reason I get quite redness there. I think it's because I've taken the redness out of the rest of my face, that's the only bit left, so I literally have to like just do that bit. If I didn't conceal I wouldn't even bother with that bit. So yes, I love that. I have been using the Real Techniques setting powder brush, just to whizzle around and put on my face, and absolutely love it. So the next thing is also a repurchase. Now this is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. They have changed the packaging though now, because this looks a bit basic. I got the exact same shade, and I believe this is just in brunette. Oh no, this is chocolate. I don't know what the new one I've got. Pretty much the same. But I've literally like dried this up. It's a bit, yeah, it needs to get in the bin now, but I like this. This is all I use on my brows, and I think it's all I need to use on my brows, because they are fairly dark anyway. This is my natural hair colour, and my hair colour does not match on my brows, because my brows are brown. Don't know. But I've also quite thick eyebrows. I do have a mole on my eyebrows. That makes me have to have thick eyebrows, but I like thick eyebrows anyway. So I literally just do this, and it just fills them in, so there's no gaps or anything, and I absolutely love it. And to say it's NYX, easy to repurchase, quite fairly cheap. It's the only thing I think I've used on my brows that isn't a powder, so liking that. So another thing that usually whenever I buy a mascara, I use that mascara up because, so the next thing is mascara, and this is the Lancome Big mascara. Now this is in the normal one, not the waterproof. And I'm saying that because I copied, was it Anna from the Anna Edit? She always used this in the waterproof one, and I bought this for just every day. I didn't really want the waterproof one. My eyelashes don't agree with waterproof mascaras apparently. But yes, I have used this up. I've tried so many mascaras. Yeah, completely like used up. I've tried so many mascaras that literally like every time I get mascaras I try a new one rather than going back to an old love. This is a love of mine. I think I would repurchase this. I'm currently trying to use up another one because they don't last for long, do mascaras? 6 months. They're only supposed to be open for 6 months, so I literally open it, use it up, then go on to another one. It's not something you change up very often. So yes, I've got quite a few mascara loves, and like I said, I always change them. The Benefit Roller Lash, really like that one. But also mascaras for me, I've always go for high-end ones. They are much better than the drugstore ones. I just never quite agreed with the drugstore ones. So since I've like started earning money, I now go for the high-end ones because they are much better. So perfumes, I am going to first of all talk about my favourite spring-summer perfume, and this is Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. You might be able to see I've got like a tiny bit left in this one. So this bottle is the 50 millilitres, and I actually got as a gift for my, oh gosh, it must have been last birthday, the 100 millilitres. So it is a repurchase again because I loved it so much I couldn't go with it not being in my life. I wasn't much of a fan of the normal daisy. I do have the normal daisy, but I don't wear it very often. But this just smells lovely. Oh. Oh my goodness, I've not smelled this in so long. Oh my god, it's just summer, this to me. Oh my, I've honestly not smelled this perfume in ages. It's just like taking me back to I don't know where, but you know when a certain perfume reminds you of something, I don't know what it is, but just summer, sunshine. That's what this smell is reminding me of right now, and I freaking love it. So another one is something that I got a few times as gifts, but they have all run out, all of them, and that is the Black Opium by YSL. So this is the 50 millilitres, and then I also have here the 30 millilitres, which was in a set. I did have another 50 somewhere, but I must have used that up ages ago. But I've literally got like maybe the tiniest bit left in this one now. Oh, there's a tiny bit left in that one too. But this seriously became my go-to nighttime, going out, you know, drinking or date nights, just anything to do with like in the evenings. This was my go-to perfume. It is so just rich, and it's really quite fruity to say it's rich and like dark, and oh, so good. I've got another nighttime perfume now, and it is the Stella McCartney over there, which is just called Stila. Love that. That is kind of overtaken from my Black Opium, but I would repurchase that Black Opium if they brought the price down. If it was like a present or something, because like I said, perfumes are so expensive. I think the majority of my perfumes are all gifted ones. So another one which is like a spring summer scent, and this is Florrick by Gucci. Now this was gifted to me quite a few years ago, and for some reason I don't think I've used it for a while. This is 50 millilitres. I've got a tiny bit left of it because I don't want to use it up, because I actually really love this. Oh, I can hardly smell it anymore, but I don't want to spray it. This is just a really lovely everyday scent, perfect for work is what I thought this one would be. But like I said, I've not wanted to use it up because it's a really pretty bottle as well, isn't it? Really delicate. So that is it for all of my empties, and I will see you next week for a brand new video, which I believe is my birthday video. So I'll see you then. Bye.